It's Tom and Todd's Face Off on WRKO.com. Brought to you by Chamonix, the science of beautiful skin.
'Tis the season, mid-May. Don't forget Mother's Day. And by the way, the only team left to talk about, the Celtics. So go Celtics, go Tom and Todd. It's Face Off, WRKO.com.
What was that about Mother's Day?
Don't forget.
Will Joe Biden's gay marriage comments hurt Obama in the general election?
Oh, Joe Biden. Wow, what a quote machine Joe Biden is. I don't think it hurts Obama. I think everybody knows really where Obama is mentally, his heart, his mind, his soul, all those things. He's there. He's a little afraid to say it, but that doesn't mean any of the liberals who really want him to come out on this thing are going to leave him. And it doesn't mean anybody who's on the other side is going to reject him. They've already rejected him for a million other reasons.
Yeah, but the election ultimately comes down to you've got these two huge blocks that are dug in and are unchangeable, and then you have this little pie in the middle.
A little sliver, right?
That will decide the election. And President Obama, despite all the loftiness of the last election and all the respect for his intellectual abilities and his scholarliness on the Constitution, for people who aren't looking that closely, they may be starting to notice this is the most ruthless, divisive president we've ever had. And he goes out there every day and pounds another erroneous, malicious, deceptive, manipulative message. And eventually people might start to catch on and say, hey, here's another one. Look at him with the gay marriage.
Another dance.
He's been for gay marriage since he was a state senator, and he still does this. He's pretending to be an anti-civil rights guy who's making his decision based on his religious beliefs. People will start to look at him and say, this guy's just a slime ball.
How is it possible that Romney is tied with Obama after all the spiking of the football Obama did after Osama bin Laden's death?
Spiking the football, well, he's a basketball player, Barack Obama, and not that great even at basketball. So what's he doing spiking footballs? It's not his forte. And again, you see him spiking the football and you say, hey, come on, you're not the guy who went in there in the middle of the night in the chopper that crashed with the gun, not knowing how many guns are there waiting for you to go into a building you've never been in, to find a guy you've never seen before, and maybe get shot in the middle of the night. What's he doing spiking football?
You know, Obama should never have spiked the football the way he did. And why is Romney close? I think that's the question. Take a look at the gas pump, what you pay when you pull into that gas station, at least once, if not twice a week. And I know it's come down like 10 or 12 cents over the past couple of weeks. Take a look at that. Take a look at the unemployment numbers and ask around among your close friends and family. Anybody feeling real confident about the economic future? Anybody seeing their sons and daughters hired in strong numbers coming out of college? It is miserable out there. That's why Romney's close. That's why this election is going to be a photo finish.
I think Tom's right. It's the stupid economy.
Little girl is still missing in Rockport. Do you believe she was abducted?
Ooh. You know, Todd visited the scene. Great work by Todd. I think the girl fell into the creek, which has a strong current, and the fact that the body hasn't been discovered yet is a little bit of a mystery. But no, I don't think it was an abduction. I think it was a distracted mom, maybe even a negligent mom, and just one of those horrible episodes that scar a family forever. Little two-year-old girl cannot possibly handle those currents, not just one current, those currents. They're cross currents. Terrible stuff.
Yeah, if the mother is telling the truth that her kids were there and she walked away from them to go get a ball, she's already so stupid that anything else that she talks about doesn't really matter. The kids were in a position they couldn't handle, as Tom says, and there's really nothing that could be done with her 100 yards away or whatever to try to protect them. But the idea of an abduction doesn't make any sense. The lay of the land, you know, how would somebody happen to come and abduct them at the moment that she happens to be going up to the house to go get the ball? It just doesn't make any sense. That's it for today. We'll see you next week. Tom and Todd, WRKO.com, Face Off.